Have you ever just stopped and wondered, am I actually on the right path? You're not alone. That feeling of being a little lost, a little adrift, it's a huge question. Today, we're going to dive into some really powerful wisdom from Jay Shetty that might just give you a map.
So let's start with a really direct question. I want you to pause for a second and really think about this. If you keep doing exactly what you're doing right now, where will you be in 10 years? Is that the future you actually want? If there's even a little hesitation in your answer, then you know something's got to change.
You know, for one man, that very question sparked a massive life change. I mean, a truly radical decision. He had these amazing, high-paying job offers right out of business school, and he turned them all down. Instead, he shaved his head and spent 3 years living as a monk. And the wisdom he brought back? Well, that's what we're going to explore. So, how in the world does someone make a jump like that, from a promising career path to a monastery? Let's get into the story of his transformation, from being a self-described rebel to a dedicated monk.
Okay, so you have to understand, the pressure on him was just immense. Growing up, Jay Shetty felt like he had 3 options: become a doctor, a lawyer, or a failure. That's it. That was the expected path you see on the left. But inside, he was on a totally different journey, the one on the right. He was chasing thrills, trying anything and everything to find some kind of real fulfillment that the carved-out path just wasn't offering.
And this timeline really shows you the whiplash. From 14 to 18, he was a total rebel. Then, at 18, he meets a monk. And this monk wasn't what he expected. He'd given up this incredible career but seemed happier and more fulfilled than anyone Shetty knew. So what happens? He ends up living this crazy double life in college, spending his summers interning at big corporations and then spending his holidays with monks in India, trying to figure it all out, before finally making that huge leap. And this right here? This was the idea that completely hooked him. The monk told him, "We should plant trees under whose shade we do not plan to sit." The idea of selfless service. For a guy who'd been chasing personal thrills, this was a whole new kind of thrill, a bigger one. The idea of dedicating your life to helping others. It changed everything for him. All right, so he spends 3 years completely immersed in this life. What did he actually learn? Let's break down the core of the monk's mindset and see how he makes this ancient wisdom work for our crazy modern lives. So when we hear the word power, we usually think of external things, right? Money, status, having influence over others. But from the monk's point of view, real power is all internal. It's self-control. It's training your own mind so you can direct your focus and your energy exactly where you want it to go whenever you want it to. That's true power. Now, the word detachment, it gets a bad rap. It makes you think of someone cold who doesn't care about anything. But that's a total misunderstanding. Real detachment isn't about owning nothing or pushing everything away. It's about being fully engaged with everything. Your successes, your failures, your stuff, your relationships, but not letting any of it own you. And this quote just says it perfectly. Detachment is not that you own nothing. Detachment is that nothing owns you. Think about that. It's the ultimate form of freedom, isn't it? To be able to live life fully without being a slave to the outcomes. Okay, so we get the mindset, but how do we actually do it? How do we find our own purpose? Well, this next part is all about action. It's a practical toolkit with real frameworks you can start using, like today. And here's the fundamental starting point, and it's so important. You can't be what you can't see. Simple as that. If you're stuck in an echo chamber surrounded by the same jobs and the same life paths, of course you're gonna have trouble finding something new. So step 1 is just exposure. You have to intentionally get out there and see what else is possible. So Shetty gives us this really clear 3-step process. First, expose yourself. Go meet new people, read new things. Second, find someone whose life or work inspires you, and then shadow them. And this is the crucial part. Don't just look at their shiny results. Watch their process, the daily grind, the hard stuff. Then third, you decide. You ask yourself honestly, do I actually want their day-to-day life? Is that process right for me? Now, a huge piece of this whole puzzle is self-awareness. Shetty talks about these 2 voices we all have in our heads. Think of it like this. There's system 1, which is like the impulsive child. It's your fast, emotional gut reaction. Then there's system 2, the wise parent. This voice is slow, logical, and it thinks about the long-term consequences.
The real trick to making better decisions is just learning to tell which voice is talking. And if you need more clarity, this tool is fantastic. It's called the Dharma model. Basically, it's about finding the sweet spot where 4 things overlap. You ask yourself, what am I good at? Those are your skills. What do I love? Those are your passions. What does the world need? What problem can I solve? And finally, how can I get paid for it? Your purpose, your Dharma, is right there in the middle, where all 4 of those things meet.
So let's bring it all home. How do all these pieces, the mindset, the tools, that self-awareness, how do they all fit together? Well, they form this really beautiful and complete model for living a truly fulfilling life. First up, you've got the head. This is your clarity, your vision, it's your inner GPS. It's about knowing what you want with real clarity and having the strategic mind to figure out how to actually get there. It's the what and the how.
But life is never a straight line, right? That's where the heart comes in. The heart is your resilience, your intuition. It's what helps you adapt when things get messy. It's that gut feeling that guides you, allowing you to handle tough times with compassion and emotional strength.
And finally, there's the hand. This is all about action and, most importantly, service. A vision without action is just a dream. The hand is about taking what's in your head and your heart and actually using it to make a real difference, to serve something bigger than yourself.
And this quote, wow, it just ties it all together so perfectly. Your passion is for you. Your purpose is for others. Your passion is that fire inside you, that thing that makes you feel alive. But your purpose, that's what happens when you turn that fire outward and use it to light up the world for other people. So, we'll end with this question for you to take with you. You probably have a good idea of what your passion is, what gets you excited. The real question now is, how are you going to make it your purpose? How will you share it with others?